Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about the new makeup releases for this week, so if you want to see what's new in makeup, then just keep on watching. Also, first of all, I have to apologize. Normally I wouldn't have skipped last week totally, but April was a stressful month, at least for me. I was made of on last weekend, and we do have the silver ceremony as well as the party on a Friday and Saturday. And let's say it like this, after that I felt like the stress is blowing out, and I was like, oh god. And normally I would have just filmed, but then my mental health was like, nah girl, you don't. So yeah, that's where I was last week. I'm so sorry for that. But now let's go to the new makeup releases, because we do have a few and I definitely want to talk about it with you. Let's talk about our weekly Colourpop release, except for there was the May 4th Be With You part that they restocked all the Star Wars palettes, which I highly recommend because I absolutely love them. But there is also a new collection which is already up. Listen, again, I was a little bit late because I skipped last week, and this is the Lavender Haze in a Lavender Haze collection. We do have a palette, Super Shock shadows, So Glassy lip glosses in 2 shades, and then also a Super Shock tie-dye highlighter. Do have to say, the highlighter it's a purple and a big one. I'm not that into these highlighters. The Super Shock shades do look pretty. The So Glassy lips look like purple-ish, if you will. I do have to say though, the palette, I have to say, the palette is a little bit more up my alley, to be honest, because it is more of a cool toned lavender shade, which I do enjoy quite a bit. There's also a good mix of really light shades to dark shades, good mix of mattes to shimmers. So that one would be probably up my alley and probably the one I would pick out. The Super Shock shadows do have duochromes as well. I think they're all duochrome at least. So it's a good variety. Again, I would go probably with the palette. Tarte is giving us a new lip product, which is pH adjusting, which, okay, this is the Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump Shift pH Adjusting Lip Plump Trio. Wow. I think you can buy them just in the trio, at least as far as I can tell. This should be a flattering pink shade like they always are. And listen, we will come to another release from Tarte that is also pH adjusting. I don't know why though. First of all, the colors itself look pretty. I am not into my pink phase at the moment. I'm more of a neutral peachy girl at the moment, so that one would be a skip. Honeysuckle though is looking so cute. Listen, that color is gorgeous. I feel like a little bit more pigmented, what was the shade from Clinique? Black Honey. A little bit more of a pigmented Black Honey. I do have to say though, they seem to be pigmented, so I don't know how they shift to another pink, to be honest. I do feel though, these colors do look a little bit gloopy. And I have to say they look quite pigmented, which I am not so a fan of, because I feel like if you put them on too much, they will be everywhere. So that's my reasoning to just skip on that, to be honest. And then let me see. The other release by Tarte is another release to their Maracuja Juicy Lip and Cheek Shifts, and there are new Lip and Cheek Shifts shades. There are seven new shades, which do all give you the same pink, just so you know. I don't know why they're releasing other shades though. I felt like the first one was kind of cool. I mean, if you bought one of them, I wouldn't have said anything. But now we do have 7 new shades that again will all look the same, because the pH of a person, and it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, is normally quite similar. So it will be a pink. And even if you see in the model, it has like the purpley shade and or the lavender shade, and this is a pink. And yeah, so I don't know why we do this, why we have other more shades that also look pink. So that's both is a pass for me. One release I did take a double take on. That one was the Glamlite and Scooby-Doo collaboration. I think it's the second one, isn't it? I'm pretty sure about that. And this time we do have a lot of beautiful and stunning products. We do have the 25 color palette. We'll talk about this in a sec. We do have 2 lip kits. One is Daphne and one is Velma. And we do have also a bundle. We do have also a Daphne and Velma blush duo. Then we do have a mirror, lip care duo, makeup brushes, as well as an exclusive bag with all of this. Let's talk about the whole collection, then let's talk about a little more about the palette. I do have to say, I do think the lip products look really, really pretty. Like that we do have a Velma and Daphne said. I do think the blush duo is pretty. Will I buy it? No, because there is at least one pink and I'm not that pink, even though I feel like this is the Daphne side, so I definitely get that. The brushes do look pretty. Do I really need that? No. The mirror as well. Lip duo, yep. It's a good collection, especially if you are a big fan of Scooby-Doo. Let's talk about the palette though. The palette is absolutely gorgeous. It is gorgeous. By the way, there's also always a row for each of the characters, which is nice. I don't understand though why it's like this and not like this, but that's just me. I do have to say, I didn't even recognize that. I just realized that after they had like reel where they showed like this is the Daphne row, this is the Scooby row, and so on. So I was like, oh, I see. But I do love the colors. There is at least a really light shimmer shade, which I do like, at least one shimmer shade that I can use in my inner corner. It's not that big of a deal if there is none, because I do have a lot of them, but I mean, I like that a little bit more. And there are also deeper shades, so we do have good variety, at least in my opinion. I do love the palette, and I'm not sure about that, but that would be probably a yes. We do have some new releases by BH Cosmetics, and I was surprised. Not that BH Cosmetics is releasing something, but about the format. This is the summer item collection, and there is a highlighter palette. There are some lip oils, blushes, bronzers, highlighters. There's also cream bronzers, fix brow glue, brow gel, a bake and set powder, as well as the mascara. To be honest, I hate the packaging. I know. I do hate the packaging. When I saw this picture, I was like, oh, Wet n Wild is releasing something new, because this is seemingly like the same packaging. And I don't know if it is because, you know, BH Cosmetics is bought up by Revolution. I don't know about that. But yeah, that will be a pass. I don't know if this is coming to drugstores. If I see it, maybe I will try. I do think the lip oils do look pretty. Like that would be the only thing I would probably buy. But other than this, I think like the packaging looks kind of cheap, at least the thing I see and you see. So that also could be just like, yeah, maybe the pictures. I don't love highlighter palettes, because there's at least one. In this one, probably 3 shades I can't use, so that is a pass. The brow and setting powders, I don't need that. Mascara as well. Again, I would probably be just interested in the lip oils, because I absolutely love lip oils, and I definitely need 15 of them. You know what the problem and all the things is, so that is probably a pass. That one is probably a hit, let's say it like this. It's the new Huda Beauty lip blushes, and these are lip and cheek stains with an hydrating formula. We do have 5 shades, and they do look pretty. Listen, they do look stunning. We do have a good variety on shades. I would say more cool tone shades, and then 3 more warm tone shades, which you can indeed use on your lips and cheeks, which I would definitely try. They do stain, at least that's what I'm seeing. I would go probably with the yellow one, which is more of an orangey color, because I do love orange at the moment. The other one, like the peachy orangey one, is also really, really pretty. It's more of a reddish stain. They do look pretty. I have to say I wish that they would also swatch that on the like a lighter skin tone, so I could see the colors a little bit better. But this one is probably jumping in my Sephora order. The next product is one from Natasha Denona, and she is releasing concealers, which I think is kind of cool. And they are the High Glam Concealer and Correctors. We do have 56 shades, which is amazing, and they're around $30 each, which is interesting because I think I saw them today at Sephora and they were around $50. I don't know what happens here. I don't know, but yeah. That's kind of strange. This is a full coverage luminous matte finish, which, listen, it's luminous, it's matte, it's everything, it's full coverage. Like, listen, I don't know what that means. Like full coverage luminous. I mean, I think it's hydrating, at least that should it be. I don't know. I do love the shade range. Again, 56 colors is amazing. Will I buy it? Not for, like, again, I think I saw this one for $48 in our Sephora's, and I'm not willing to pay that if it is $30 at least, looking at this. But yeah, it is kind of cool. Do have to say I am willing to try more Natasha Denona, so this one could be a yes or no, depending. Write down in the comments if you want me to test it out. We do have also some news from the drugstore, from Maybelline in specific, and they're releasing some Color Tattoo eye sticks. I feel like sticks, eye bases, eye sticks are on trend at the moment, so nice that drugstore is providing. They gave us 9 shades, and there are some mattes as well as shimmers, and which I absolutely love, they are available in Germany at the moment and will come to everyone else soon. Did I see any of them so far? Nope, but I wasn't in a drugstore in like at least a week or two, so having that. But they are looking good. I do love the colors. There are some like really colorful ones as well, like the pinkish red, the mint, there's a purple, which I absolutely love, and a green, I think. Yes, that one is a green shimmer. I do like that. I will see if I see them, if I pick any of these up. They do look really pretty. I am, to be honest, normally kind of excited about Maybelline products because normally they do stay on quite well. And yeah, that would be a point as well. By the way, there's another release by Maybelline, and these ones are the Moodmaker collection, which will be their Superstay Matte inks in just other colors, I feel like. I hope there are more colors than normally. At least that's what I think. I think Mediator I never heard in my collection. And listen, I do own like quite a few of them. I think especially Mediator, which is a orangey color as well as Pleasure Seeker. I mean, listen, that red is vibrant. There are some colors I absolutely love. Again, I don't know if there are like other ranges of shades which I would be really, really pleased with. I don't see, like, they say new. I hope that they are new, and I hope that they come to Germany as well, which again, I do love this kind of a formula. These Superstay Matte inks are my trustworthy product if I do need to have the color stay on every single hour of a 24-hour day. Listen, I do have a lot of liquid lips, I do have stains, all that kind of things, but if I want to have something that is staying from 0 a.m. to 12 p.m., this one would be my choice. Again, I do have the problem that I do have a big upper lip, and normally when I eat, it is like stamping right here, which I absolutely hate, and these ones never transfer. never. Even other lip stains as well as liquid lipsticks do transfer. These ones aren't, so that's why I definitely want to. Listen, do you see? I can at least pick up 2 things from the drugstore, and there are more. Let's come though, first of all, to an LH Cosmetics product, and Linda Hallberg Cosmetics is releasing bronzers in 4 shades, which I don't think is enough, but just me maybe. These are powder bronzers, and there are a low to medium buildable coverage. A lot of things. Linda Hallberg in general is cruelty-free and vegan, if I'm not mistaken. I do like the colors. Again, I think it's not deep enough for deeper skin tones. I think though it is light enough for me, which, I mean, that's fun. Will I pick these up? Probably not, to be honest. I wished... I am at the moment at a point where I do prefer a little bit more of a cool toned bronzer as well as contour, because I feel like, especially with my skin color, that looks a little bit more flattering, so this one will be a skip. We also have some news by Root Cosmetics. They are releasing a collaboration with Chupa Chups, which, I mean, why not? Listen. And they have a lot of things, which some of them I feel like are really cute and others are boring. Just saying. There are 2 best palettes, which in my opinion are quite boring. It's a more cool tone brown movie collection, and then there is a more brown palette. Nice. And so then there are lasting hydro tints in 4 shades. That could be cool. There are the sweet faux mink lashes in 4 styles, which is kind of cool. A travel bag, a lolly liner, a neon liner, ombre blushes, face duo, and also like a pouch, which is kind of cool. I do feel the blushes do look kind of pretty. There is also a bliss display, which of course I don't need a display, but I mean, nice that they like offer it. I think the ombre brushes do look cute. Will I buy any of these? Oh, probably not. The liners do look pretty. I do think that is really kind of cool. So we do have like one set where you have like the primary colors, if you will, and then we do have like one double pot that you can mix, of course, which is kind of cool. I do feel like the there's like a duo, like split, yeah, the combi face duos in 4 shades. Do think these look really kind of cool and pretty. It's, again, it's a hit or miss, I would say. Will I buy any of this? Probably not. So that one will be probably a skip for me. This one though is, again, a double take like thing. This is the Adept Cosmetics Ketracel White Multiuse Palette. I don't know if I butchered that, probably yes. And this one is 4 shades, 2 creamy blendable iridescent multichrome highlighters and 2 smooth powder iridescent multichrome highlighters with 0 white cast. Yeah, that is looking so cool. Listen, this is beautiful. I don't know though if that is really like the one is seemingly, or 2 of the shades, the right ones are seemingly like a rainbow, one with a lighter base, one with a deeper base, and then the other one I think are the like cream products. I don't see though that they are multichrome, but maybe it's just like the picture, the lighting, all the stuff, you know. This is gorgeous, and I feel like, I hope that I also could use this as like eyeshadows or inner corner highlights. That would be, it is $68. That's hard, but it's so pretty. Limited edition, again, as I said, but this one, definitely double take material. And we do have some from Gloss Gods, which, you know, I definitely discovered Gloss Gods this year, last year, I feel like, and I was quite impressed, just saying. And they have a new eyeshadow palette, which is the Remixed Eyeshadow Palette, What's Your Power? And this is really pretty. There are mattes as well as shimmers, and for Gloss Gods, I feel like that is more than just shimmer, you know what I mean? The only thing, like, I have a gripe with is that it's quite medium toned. We don't have a lot of like really light shades, none in the shimmer, none in the matte, and we don't have a lot of deep shades. We don't have any, to be honest. We don't have any light shades, we don't have any deep shades. Like the mattes as well as shimmers are quite medium toned, which I am not a fan of, to be honest. So that one probably will be a skip. Again, I'm still lusting over the rainbow palette, which I didn't bought so far. It's still in my wish list. But yeah, it is pretty though. I feel like if you are not a fan of really deep shades or really light shades, because you do have maybe an extra palette for that, or you just don't like the inner corner thing, this could be for you. And I definitely saw looks with it where it's like really springy and really colorful and pretty. So again, like that. Again, I just, for me, wish that there would be also a little bit deeper as well as a little bit lighter shades. Another drugstore release, which that's bad for me, is from L'Oreal. They are releasing new blush shades, and these are the Infallible 24-Hour Fresh Wear Soft Matte Blushes. There are 4 new shades, which 2 of them would work for me. The other ones, of course, are a little bit deeper, which I like. Love that. And to be honest, I would go with the peach shade. This peach is looking neon-y pretty, and I absolutely love this color. I'm wearing one of those blushes, like the color, not those one. But yeah, this is super pretty. Definitely would grab that, and it is looking so good. And then we do have a mystery item, if you will, and this is the Revolution and Fortnite collaboration. I don't think we have anything about it so far. We just have this picture, which I think we get at least a sponge, probably a face palette, which I do love peaches, and there seems to be 3 peach shades, which I absolutely love. And then the other one, I think maybe could be a liner palette or an eyeshadow palette. Either way, does look pretty. So there's maybe also nail polishes. I don't know. Like I said, this is just a sneak peek, and I think we don't have like another deeper look in the test. Hopefully they reveal that soon. Again, I don't know if I should try Revolution. I should maybe try Revolution at some point again. So far, I don't love the foundations I tried. And the eyeshadows also. Well, they were hit and miss. So, could be good, could be bad. Definitely want to see what it is. I never played Fortnite, to be honest. My normal like play was World of Warcraft, at least a few years ago. There I met my husband, and then also at the moment I'm playing a lot of Sims if I have the time. Listen, I don't have the time. So, but yeah, so I never played Fortnite. I feel like should remind of that. So I'm excited to see what is coming in that collaboration. I think we do have the month of the blushes, maybe because of summer and spring and all the things, at least that should be. And we do have new stuff by Suiva, and they're releasing the Velvet Love blush powders. We do have 6 shades. They do look pretty. There are, I think the variety is a little bit of, you know, it's like more medium to lighter tones. There are also more pinky tones, more peachy tones. I think though they are all quite natural. Like it's not too out of the way. It's not like a peachy pink. It's or like a queech, like a really bright pink. It's not like a really bright peach. It's more of a like muted peach, muted pink. They do look pretty. Wish though there would be also like deeper shades. They're not. So they are $25 each, which, yeah, I'm not so into that, to be honest. I felt like Suiva is pumping up the prices a little bit, and I don't know if that is something I am enjoying. Probably not. So it's probably no. Forgot to talk about these by L'Oreal, because I always think if I see these that this is Dior, and these are the Infallible Le Matte Resistance liquid lipsticks. There are 12 shades, $11.17 each, and that probably will depend on where you buy it. Again, I thought when I saw these that this would be Dior, because I feel like that is a similar, quite similar packaging to Dior. And I don't know if Dior and L'Oreal has the same mother company. Could be. They do look pretty. Will I wear any of these? Probably not, because again, I do have my favorite formula of liquid lipsticks, and to be honest, I don't wear a lot of lipstick at the moment. I'm loving a little bit of a gloss because it's gloss and lip oil season. So yeah, that's about that. We do also get a little bit of a sneak peek by Kylie Cosmetics, and she will release, at least in the near future, some products. One of them is an eyeshadow palette you can see in the picture, which seem to be all matte shades, all brown shades, all natural shades, you know the drill. Then there is also seeming like a foundation, which she mixed with the moisturizer, which should have been a more natural finish, as well as a concealer and lip liners. I mean, she is rebranding Kylie Cosmetics because of the Cody incident, if I'm not mistaken, that she had to like relabel or re-release her products. So I definitely see why she shouldn't do that. I mean, of course she wants to make money, so sure. I do think the eyeshadow palette, which is the thing I see the most of, I would say, is pretty. Will I buy this? Probably not. It's an all neutral palette, all matte, which I don't mind, but it could be a good staple if you are a neutral lover and you just love a little bit of like matte brown eye. That could be perfectly for you. Also, if you do have like a lot of shimmer shades and you needed one that is like giving the basics, could be fine. Again, for me, this is a pass. Also, Kaya Beauty is releasing new face products. These are the Play Bento shades, and there is new shades, Sugar Cookie and Dolce Cappuccino. As well, I think they had two before. Again, these are the now existing 5 shades. You will see the picture here. Sugar Cookie is the fairest shade, and Mocha Mellow is the deepest shade. We do have now Fair, Light, Medium Tan, and Deep. To be honest, I never tried Kaya Beauty, so I do love the concept though. I do love the concept that you have like this little stack, which I absolutely love. I don't know though, because there is no swatches of all of them. I don't know if the bronzer or the blush or the highlighter will work for me. In particular, again, I don't love a pink blush. So for me, if there would be a pink blush in it, which could be, the picture is not really clear, I would buy this. But again, I do love the concept because it's really nice and compact. It's not too bulky, and again, you don't have the problem of dipping into the highlight when you do the bronzer or something, because it's like separate compartments, which I do like. So in general, I do love the idea. In practical, I don't see it, so we'll see about that. Armani Beauty is also releasing some bronzers. These are liquid bronzers in a dropper box bottle, and there are the Luminous Silk Liquid Glow Bronzer Drops. They are multi-use, have an SPF of 15, and they are a serum and liquid bronzer for natural sun-kissed look with glowy finish. Listen, it's a no. First of all, there's just 3 shades, which I don't think is enough. Listen, and I definitely think there should be deeper colors as well. But the second is I don't get 10. You know, I just don't. So for me, even if I wanted to, I wouldn't listen. I do love that kind of a product. I do love that this is a dropper. I do like that. Again, just for me in particular, because I don't bronze and I don't look like I ever see the sun. That is a pass, just because of that. I know. We also have a new release by XO Beauty, and she's releasing blush duos. Again, I feel like it's the month of the blushes. She released 4 different colors, which I can show you 3, I feel like. That is a little bit of unfortunate. but I think I can show you 3 of the 4 colors. I'm not sure. I will blend in the colors. This is from a reel she did herself. And this is, of course, XO. If you don't know her, I'm following her. I love her. And I definitely need to try XO Beauty this year, I feel like, because there are some really nice releases. I also do enjoy the lashes I'm seeing. And yeah, I am intrigued, to be honest. There's also a great variety in shades. They're not deep at all. Listen, they're not deep at all. I hope she will release in the future deeper shades as well. These don't seem to be, you know, but in this case, I definitely could see myself buying a duo that has a peachy and a pinky blush, because they are just like half blushes by the Glamlite and Scooby collaboration. These were full-on pans, you know what I mean? So for me, it could be something. Also, let's come to the prettiest packaging I've ever saw. This one. It's Fenty Beauty. It is gorgeous. This is the limited edition products. There are 2 products, if I'm not mistaken. There are the Match Stix and Cheeks and Strawberry Pop Gel that gives rosy shades. This one is PA activated, not my favorite though. And then we do have the Popsicle Hydrating Lips Stain in Gemini. Listen, I would buy that. Listen, I'm not a fan of the blush because it's PA activated. I would, listen, I definitely need to concentrate on not packaging, because this packaging is gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. The lip stain seems to be a magenta shade. It's a pinky magenta. I don't know if there are 2, but it seems like one. So this is gorgeous. I would be intrigued to buy the lip stain, first of all because of the packaging, and second of all because of the packaging. I'm so sorry for that. I wish though the colors would be more true. Maybe she would have added like a orangey peachy color as well as the pink stain, which I would love to have like in 2 colors. That would be so damn cool, as well as the blush stick. Again, I never tried the blush sticks or the lip stain, so I would be intrigued. I would be intrigued. What do you think? Tell me down in the comments. And the last product for this week will be a new product by Beauty Bay. Yeah, I didn't have Beauty Bay before, and sometimes I'm getting mixed up. And this is the Just Glow filter, and this is the Glowy BFF to the Beauty Bay Glow filter. It is lightweight illuminating primer that works with smooth and blur skin, creating a sheer glow finish. I have to say, this is probably a no, because I don't know, it does seem to be at least a little bit pigmented, and that is not my color, let's say it like this. So, and I don't love to, you know, put on a deeper base and then go on top of, you know, with foundation or something like this. So that would be like a step extra, if you will. I wish that there would be more colors. I seem to be just the one. Again, I think in general it is looking pretty. If I could use it by itself, would be amazing. But like I said, I definitely can't, which is a little bit unfortunate. So for me, that seems to be a pass. These are all the new makeup releases for this week. I hope you really enjoyed this episode. By the way, this look and what palette I'm using I will have next week on. This is the Muse palette by Cosmic Brushes, by the way, and I'm testing it out, so I absolutely love the look. I hope you did as well. Please leave down in the comments what of the products I should definitely try and review on my channel. I would really, really appreciate it, because then I can buy them and show them to you and tell you if I like them or not, and maybe that is helping you as well. I don't know, hopefully it does. I wish you a beautiful week, and we see us in my next video. Bye guys.